Hey YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in and listening to my video today. Today we're going to talk about, what are we talking about today? 3 powerful herbs to stimulate hair growth. For those that don't know me, my name is Precious Rutland. I am the hair loss doctor. I'm who you go to if you are ready to restore your hair and overcome health challenges while rebuilding your confidence. Okay, enough about me. Let's jump into it. Okay, tip number one. I found that rosemary is very helpful for stimulating hair growth. It's been clinically proven to stimulate the hair growth. It's going to promote nerve growth. It strengthens circulation. It prevents hair follicles from being starved of food and of blood supply, and also from the drying of the hair, which could lead to hair loss and hair thinning. It helps to prevent premature gray hair, and I know it's been known to control dandruff, so that's a plus. It also fights against fungal infections. I do know that it's a woody perennial herb, and it's in the Mediterranean region. And let's see, now there have been studies shown that rosemary is just as effective as minoxidil. So that's the topical that we put on our head, also known as Rogaine. If you're experiencing hair loss, I know that if you apply rosemary, that will help with the Rogaine. That will help with the hair. Now, as a side note, I did want to point out that our genetics plays a big factor into hair loss and when we start to experience it, or if we experience it at all. So we do have genes, and that's all determined at birth. So the only thing that will truly determine if you have hair loss or hair thinning is just the pre-genetic determining factors, and if there's anything that you're eating or anything external that would cause or trigger the hair loss to take effect. But the best thing that you can do is to, of course, manage what you have, and that's what I educate and teach on, is how to manage the hair that you have. And of course, if you need assistance with that and you have any questions and you're like, you know what, I just really need to talk with somebody, I do offer virtual consultations. I will post the link below, so please feel free to pop onto my calendar and let's talk. It's always good to get information and to learn what you can do as far as maintaining your hair growth in your hair. So even if you need some nutritional guidance, I can assist with that as well, because I am a certified holistic health practitioner. Okay, tip number two, horsetail herb is good as well as far as stimulating hair growth. It improves the strength of our hair and bones. It has silica in it, so this makes our hair less brittle. You're able to retain it longer. It's really good if you're experiencing hair loss and hair thinning. Now, I do know with this herb, you should drink plenty and plenty of water, because it is known to be a diuretic. So if you're taking your multivitamin along with this, that is a plus, because you want to replenish all the vitamins and minerals that are going out your body throughout the day. It's also an anti-inflammatory, and it has antioxidants in it, and it's known to improve your sheen and texture. Now, I do know that Viviscal supplement, hair loss thinning supplement, has horsetail in it. I am a retailer of that, so please feel free to reach out to me, and I can help get you that as well. We can do a consultation, and if that's recommended that you need it, I can provide that for you. Okay, and tip number 3, saw palmetto or saw palmetto. That's going to help improve your hair growth as well. It works to balance your hormones, and it works well if you have overproduction of your DHT hormones. I'm sure you may have heard of that. We all have the DHT hormone. So men have more of it than we do. And so people take the DHT, or people take the saw palmetto to help to inhibit or to block the DHT hormone, because what it does is it grabs onto our hair follicle, the hair receptors, and then it causes it to shrink, to minimize. And again, taking saw palmetto, it will help to block that. And as I mentioned earlier, you can't really control if you're going to have hair loss, or at what age even, because again, everything's genetic. So even though you may not be experiencing hair loss or hair thinning, you could have that gene in your body. And then if something comes along and triggers it, say like your hormones may get out of balance, or your stress or environmental factors, the food, not eating food, so anything like that can trigger it. So just be grateful that if you're not in that state right now where you're losing hair, that's perfect. And so again, that's what I'm on here teaching about, what herbs that you can use to help manage and to stimulate and get your hair to grow back. I do know that Nutrafol has saw palmetto in it. It has it in both the men's line as well as the women's line, and it does have for women that are experiencing hair loss, there's a little bit more saw palmetto in it, especially if you're going through menopause with the hot flashes and everything. I'm going to do a video on that, talking about the Nutrafol products, because I am a authorized retailer for them as well. So I'm going to go into depth and give you guys just an overview on Nutrafol as well. Okay, so to recap, we talked about 3 powerful herbs to help stimulate hair growth. 1 was rosemary, 2 is horsetail, and 3 is saw palmetto. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit that notification button so you'll know when I post videos. And then I will post the link to my calendar. So if you would like to get further in-depth consultation, how I can be of service to you, please, by all means, take advantage and get on my calendar. Okay, until next time, talk to you soon.